choose a relationship that you want to improve communication in, and see if you can practice using open-ended questions and I statements. And see if you can notice any difference in the contact between the connection between you and the other person. I think you're going to find this is actually kind of almost magical in what it can do. Now let's see if we can kind of bring together these open-ended questions and some of these I statements. Let's compare two examples. Let's imagine a parent and a child, and let's imagine that the parent says something to the child like, you never check in with me when you're out. Don't you realize how worried I get? Okay, so you can kind of feel that, right? So you never, right? That's the you statement. And don't you realize? And that's a closed-ended question. Now, what you can sense from that statement, this is probably a common enough one for all of us as parents, but right off the bat, you can feel how that's going to land with someone, right? And I think this would be very different if we use something like, sometimes I just get worried, right? What's it like when I keep asking you all these questions? Now you see the difference there. I get worried, and I'm using an I statement. There's no you in that. And then I'm using my open-ended questions to check in with you and kind of go, what's that like when I keep asking all these questions? What I'm doing there is I'm facilitating an actual dialogue. Both of these examples, both of these parents want to get the right thing done. They want to have a productive conversation with their child about the need for checking in, right? They want to sort of set some boundaries. They want to understand how you feel. They want you to understand how they feel, this kind of thing. They're trying to have a constructed conversation, but you can see the difference that these two conversations are going to go in completely opposite directions. So remember what I said, little things make a big difference. This second one is going to be way more successful in terms of forming connection and actually getting what we want out of the conversation. Okay, so now before we move on to deeper listening and reflection, which we're going to get to, you have homework. So here's what I want you to do. Choose a relationship that you want to improve communication in, and see if you can practice using open-ended questions and I statements. And see if you can notice any difference in the contact between the connection between you and the other person. I think you're going to find this is actually kind of almost magical in what it can do.